Welcome back to the flat. This is the second earth. This is the continuation of the previous video. So, in early Egyptian and Mesopotamian thought, the world was portrayed as a disk floating in the ocean. So, there is a lot of contradictions and uh, we gonna bring a lot of arguments and a proven theory towards these contradictions. One would argue that the world do float in an ocean as a binded disk. So this is a disk consisting of seven continents binded together, which forms the disk. All right. How can the disk float in the water, whereas the lands which are the seven continents, are separate by a huge scale? Take that into consideration. The theory seems to be contradicting itself. If it's one disk floating in the ocean, then how come we have seven separated or separate continents, or as they call the lands or the islands? So, not just the lands but the dry lands. So, it states that the pyramid texts and coffin texts in of ancient Egypt show similar cosmography. The ocean encircled, the dry lands and the islands. No argument there. No argument there. It seems to be on something. But also, uh, which means or therefore, each continent is a disk on its own, floating in the ocean, but still it contradicts itself, or there is a contradiction. That is what has brought us to a flat earth that is stand still or at rest. So we can always agree with one another that the earth or the land is at rest, which is stand still, built by combination of the ocean and uh, the lands, referring to the earth. Here, do not get it twisted or confused. The earth built by combination of the oceans and the lands, which forms, as we know, the mother earth. Earth as a disk covered by the firmament, made of crystals that can't be penetrated or break. So I think the rocket theory of going to Mars or landing, I don't know what do they call those, or landing on Mars, approaching the sun, discovering the moon, somehow might be a lie. All these forms, so continuation, all these forms a half circle called the dome. The dome that is supported by the pillars, therefore, it is at rest, both not moving, neither rotating. So the earth is not rotating. That's how we view it. That's how we have proven it, that the earth is not rotating. What is the backup of that? So it means that the pillars supporting earth are also resting on something, and it can only be assumed that this something is the land. The land that contains the waters that covers the dome that is earth. So therefore the earth is within the waters, and the earth itself is a dome, the dome that is supported by the pillars that are at rest. Therefore the dome is not rotating, the dome is not even a circle. The dome is covered by the firmament. The reason for the crystal firmament is so that the water that covers this dome do not penetrate through and take life as we know. It tells us that the earth, it tells us that the earth is within the waters or the ocean. So we have the land outside the land. Listen to this carefully. We have the land outside the land, covering other land with its waters. So we have the land outside the land, covering the other land, which is the land within the dome. So the cover or the covered land, the one that is so the cover land, the one that is circle and floating. So hear me correctly. So the cover land, or is the cover land the one that is circle? The cover land, we mean the land that is covering the earth with its waters. So is it a circle and floating or moving in a circular movement horizontally? Don't forget to subscribe, give us a thumbs up and a comment at the comment section. The more you subscribe, gives us the strength to do more and more videos about the flat earth and the versus the circle earth. And then also don't forget to give us the thumbs up so that we can continue creating more content for you. So the argument about the circle and the flat earth theory continues in our next video. We thank you.